OpenAI just released ChatGPT Images 2.0, their latest image model, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm gonna show you why this is a very big deal, how you can try out, and things you can create with it. It completely changes the game. It's a significant improvement over Nano Banana Pro. This is absolutely insane. If you're a graphic designer, if you're designing pretty much anything, or if you just want to edit images on your day-to-day workflows, you need to use this model. So let's see what their announcement says. So first of all, it's very good at following instructions and also placing objects relative to each other. It's amazing at rendering text, and it also offers a lot of different aspect ratios. For example, look at this image. This was generated by ChatGPT Images 2.0. It's absolutely insane how real it looks in terms of handwritten text. Here also is an image of, rice, and this also looks amazing, like looks like professional photography. It's also very important that if you are not interested in English language, probably they improve the model for a lot of different languages. Also see a lot of Asian languages. Also on their launch demo, it was like that. So if you're from there, that might be very useful to you. And it seems like it's a lot better at realism, which is interesting. Also, I've seen a lot of people using it to create UI interfaces for their applications. So they put it as a first step before creating a website. So they ask it, create a high quality website for this and this and that, this color style, blah, blah, blah. And it generates the image that they later use for turning the image into code. So that's something very useful. And they've got a lot more aspect ratios, which is interesting. And one of the most insane things that I've seen, and I expected for so long, is this moment that the model can actually think. This model is actually agentic. It can search the web, make multiple different images from a single prompt, check its own output, and iterate over it. So this is exactly like the latest coding models. It's the same idea, but now on top of, image generation. And this is only going to get better and better. So this, in my opinion, is pretty amazing. It also has an updated knowledge cutoff of December 2025, which in my opinion is interesting. So yeah, this is a very big deal. The overall model is also quite cheap compared to the competition. It's not very costly at all, if you believe that. And you can use it on chatgpt.com/images. It's also available inside Codex. So today I'm going to show you what I created with it. This is for my own specific use cases. Maybe it's not interesting to you, but this is how I can really understand if the model's improved or not. So I want to begin with a thumbnail design. So what I've done is I took a thumbnail design as a template. It's just a screenshot with very low pixels. It's the one you see on screen right here. And I've told it to use this as a reference, as a design reference. And what I've done is I put my face, which is like that, and I tell it make a YouTube thumbnail for Kimi 2.6. You probably seen me use this thumbnail on the previous video. And it created this super amazing thumbnail, looking super good with a lot of different visual elements. And I feel it's super amazing. By the way, this is not the model with thinking. If you want to use the thinking model, you need to select on ChatGPT thinking, and then you want to select create image. So you need to have both thinking open and image open if you want to use that extensive mode. In most cases, you are not probably gonna need it. So the second thing I did is I did exactly the same thing, but in this case, I opened up the thinking pattern. And the model actually started to think. It searched for Jack Roberts, it did more search and all of these things. And it also took a small view of the generated image, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it thought for like 2 minutes and then generated this super amazing image. And this is literally next level. You see the text here. Kimi 2.6 is insane. You see me looking super amazing, super crisp. This is insane in my opinion. And you also see a very detailed tab with a lot of text about Kimi 2.6. And this is amazing. Like the combination of all of these different factors all together in a single thumbnail is absolutely amazing. Like this specific thumbnail with non thinking was great. It took a couple of seconds to generate. And then you got like this one with thinking, and it's literally next level. It's super, super amazing. Then what I've done is essentially my first request was this one. So I gave it a reference thumbnail and asked it to change it. So reiterate over it and use it for ChatGPT images. This is probably one of the thumbnails you see on today's video. And then I gave it my previous thumbnails and tell it, regenerate it. And it created this thumbnail that you probably see also on this video. Like graphic designers are no longer needed. Like these thumbnails look so good, look so clear. Text is perfect. Different elements are perfect. Like look at this. Look at this. Everything looks so amazing. And this would actually take hours for a professional graphic designer to create. It couldn't even take this angle of my face because this is a unique angle. And it's amazing. And also, very important, it's able to change text. So, for example, what I've done is I took my Polymarket wallet and I made that I have like made 1,000 daily rewards from this original image. So, very good at text, very good at keeping consistency, amazing at following instructions, amazing at combining different elements. This is, guys, next level. And what I wanted to show you is the API cost. So I think this is very crucial. So in terms of the API cost, it's not really that costly. So this is from a third-party provider, Fall.ai. And as you can see, for 4K images of low quality, you pay 2 cents of the dollar. API, by the way. For medium quality, 11 cents. And for high quality, 40 cents. So this is pretty good. I would say this is one very aggressive pricing. And for 1080p, it's literally super, super cheap. So I gotta be very honest with you guys. The pricing is competitive, the performance is amazing, and this is pretty much whatever you would need from an image editing slash generation model. If you tested it out, let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. See you on the next video.